Mackey's wife, and I've been on his side for almost 47 years. Come April 7th, we'll be married 47 years.
Yeah, my relationship with Mackey is, as most know, he's my father. So, pretty cool to be able to spend time with family at work. It can be challenging too, and we've had our ups and downs. But it's been a blessing in life to be able to not only look up to him as a father, but to a businessman and a role model in my life.
Dad always says, like, church first, family second, everything else is after that. And I always saw that at home. Like, every time we would leave in the mornings there, I don't know that I can think of a single time we didn't have prayer before we left.
We started in the house, in the dining room. We had a little bitty 1,500 square foot house, and that was his office, our dining room. My phone never quit ringing. It would ring nonstop, and we did that for about 6-8 months. No paycheck, just paying. We had about 2 or 3 employees, and finally I says, we can't go do it any longer. We got to have a paycheck. And we started from there, and it just kept expanding. We got an investor, and Mr. Dossett, and he helped us get us an office building, and we advanced from there.
If I had one word to describe him, it would be courageous. He has no fear. The glass is always half full. The glass could be almost just barely some water in it, and it's half full.
Mackey is the consummate optimist.
It would be tenacious. He is someone who goes after a vision, and he understands where he may fall short, and so he puts people in those positions who can carry out that vision.
Mackey is really good at bringing people to the table that have different skill sets. He hires all kinds of different people. It's not about the masonry knowledge. We've hired police officers. We've hired people who've been in the restaurant business. It's about the skills that the people have that maybe aren't related to masonry, that are more so just soft skills, the things that make them good people.
One of the things, the core beliefs that Mackey has, and I do too, is treating your employees well. It's investing in your employees and doing what you can do to make them better at what they do and a better person. It's not that Mackey and I are perfect, but Mackey does have that inner strength to bring people up to things and do things they never thought they could do, and it's really a marvel to watch.
But Mackey hasn't taught me a lot about masonry. Mackey's taught me a lot about life. It's been more about how you treat people, how you invest in your people. The day-to-day operation stuff, yeah, I learned that too, but I've learned a whole lot more about life from Mackey than I ever have about masonry.
Mackey has been such an inspiration as far as just being around him is dynamic. He has always been open to answering questions. Coming from a different industry, I was not aware of the construction industry, and there's never been a question that I haven't been able to ask that he hasn't answered.
And when you're made to feel like a person, when you're made to feel like you're part of his family. In fact, I put in papers to be adopted by Mackey, but he still hasn't signed off on it yet. And it's kind of starting to hurt a little bit, but that's okay. I'll get over it.
The comfort that I have with Mackey on a personal level and business, he's kind of been a mentor, and I'm very loyal to him. I mean, he's taken care of me over the years through the bad, the good, the ugly. He's just that person that has that drive that wants you to do better, and become better.
The culture always starts at the top. No matter what it is, it's always going to start at the top, and that's what Mackey is great at. And he's good at elevating people, bringing them in at a level maybe that they begin at. That's not where he wants to keep them. He wants to see them continue on in their career path, become more than what they are. And that's what I've been able to do. I didn't know a block from a brick when I started. I didn't know anything about masonry. I didn't know anything about construction. And I've been able to make a career out of this and become more than what I was. And I've seen dozens of other people come in and they stay for decades, not because they love masonry, although they probably do. It's because they love Mackey, they love the culture, and they love what this company represents.
You know, I think a lot of our association, especially here in Texas, it can go back to Mackey because I mean he was helped started our local association with the Central Texas, been a part of TMC since almost day one, and then with the national. Yeah, I mean it was his. I mean a lot of times CTMCA almost died out, and it was him that kind of came back and said, "No, guys, we need to come together. We need to stick together as contractors together because there's strength with the numbers. You know, we can network, we can share our heartaches and our successes, and we can grow together as an industry." And he's brought that from the local to the state and to MCAA at the national level. And it's through his dedication that I think we've seen, and we owe a lot to him for his hard work because we're all reaping now the benefits of this association that just keeps blooming and blooming and blooming. This was well deserved. To be recognized at the state level for all the work he's put in, he deserves it. I mean, 100%. You know, you always wish you could do something more for him. And this is that recognition, I think, that, hey, thank you. It's much appreciated. We couldn't have done it without you.